Welcome to Learn Short and Typing with Vikas sir. Dictation for Punjab and Haryana High Court Legal Matter Trial Passage. शुरुआत करते हैं हम अपने एक मोटिवेशन कोड के साथ जो आपको हर दिन आपको मोटिवेट करता है। देखो कितनी अच्छी बात बोली गई है। कामयाब होने के लिए कई बार हमें जो है उसी में शुरुआत कर लेनी होती है, भले ही तैयारी पूरी न हो, क्योंकि इंतज़ार करने से काफ़ी बेहतर है। देखो कितनी अच्छी बात बोली है। कई बार बच्चे सोचते हैं कि शॉर्ट एंड हमारी 100 की 120 की स्पीड हो जाएगी, फिर हम रिटन टेस्ट की तैयारी करेंगे, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए। जो बच्चा ये सोचता है कि शॉर्ट एंड के साथ साथ हमें 2 घंटे 3 घंटे रिटन टेस्ट को भी देना चाहिए, जब तक आपकी शॉर्ट एंड होगी अपना साथ साथ में एक सब्जेक्ट तो कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, आपकी रीजनिंग हो या इंग्लिश हो या आपका मैथ्स हो। इसी से शुरुआत करते हैं पॉजिटिव कोड के साथ हम अपनी डिक्टेशन को। एक्सरसाइज नंबर 7 and 8 @80 word per minute. So be ready, start. The applicant who was the mortgage purchased under 2 sale deeds dated 13 May 1951 the mortgaged property in discharge of the mortgage. The respondents who were the daughters of the original owner filed a suit claiming title to the property under gift deeds executed by their mother with respect to a share bracket में which the got under a sale deed from her husband bracket close and by their father on 2nd May 1951 in respect of the entire property and alleging that the sale deeds in favor of the applicant were collusive. The trial court held that the gift deed executed by the mother was valid, but that the gift deed executed by the father was fraudulent and not binding on the applicant. On appeal, the first applicant court held that both the gift deeds were invalid. It held that the mother had lost her right share, that the gift deeds executed by the father was undated, having been in fact executed after 13 May 1951, and that it was intended to defeat the sale in favor of the applicant. It also held that a judgment in another matter inter partes delivered during the pendency of the appeal operated as dictata. It held that the gift deed by the father was antedated on the grounds it was belatedly registered on 23rd August 1951, and the users of the petitioner and writer who wrote the gift deed was not produced, this raising a presumption against the respondents. In second appeal, the High Court held that the lower courts erred in deciding the case on the grounds of fraud when no such case was put forward in the pleadings, that on the question of judicial there was not enough material, and that the case should be remanded, permitting the parties to make amendments in their pleading, but only in respect of the plea of res judicata. In appeal to this court, it was contended that the High Court was not justified in setting aside the findings of the first appellate court, that the pleadings in the written statement did not indicate that the applicant put forward the case that the gift deeds was executed by the father after May 13, 1951, and that it was antedated. Not only was there no substance of such pleas, there was not even hint of such objections in the pleadings, and even the facts necessary for determining the questions were not before the court. Even the parties and the trial court did not understand the pleadings as containing a plea that the gift deed was antedated and fraudulent in the sense of having been executed to defect and delay the creditors to of the father of the respondents. Full stop. The learned judge, however, held that the suit was within limitation. On appeal, this decision was affirmed by the district judge. He expressed the opinion that the widow, in executing the deed of gift, was only acting as an execution of the oral will made by Ramchandra at his deathbed, and that Lakshmi got under this will an absolute estate in the suit property. The plea of limitation raised by the defendant was negatived on the finding that the plaintiff was in possession of it within 12 years of the suit. Para. Plaintiff preferred a second appeal to the High Court of Jaipur, and this time with success. The High Court held that after the death of Lakshmi, the plaintiff continued in possession of the house. He was disposed by the defendant on the 5th of October 1933, and that he was in possession even during her lifetime. On the main question in the case of the High Court held that though the house was bequeathed to Lakshmi by Ram Chandra under an oral will, there was no proof that it conferred upon her an absolute interest in the property, and that in the absence of any evidence indicating that the donor intended to convey an absolute interest to the gift being in favor of a female could only confer upon her a limited life estate, and on her death revert to the donor's heirs, and the plaintiff, being such an heirs, was entitled to succeed. In the result, the appeal was allowed, and the plaintiff's suit was decreed with costs throughout. Full stop. Para. The defendant applied for a review of this judgment. Meanwhile, the Jaipur High Court had become defendant, and the review was heard by the Rajasthan High Court as successor of the Jaipur High Court under the High Court ordinance, and was partially allowed on the 5th of April 1950, and the decree was accordingly amended, and it was provided therein that the plaintiff shall not be entitled to possession of the house except on payment of rupees 4,000 to defendant as costs of improvements and repairs. It is against this judgment and decree passed after the coming into force of the Constitution of India that the present appeal has been preferred to this court by leave of the Rajasthan High Court under Article 133 (1) ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन फुल स्टॉप्स। स्टूडेंट ये आपके 400 वर्ड्स है, इसको आप टाइप कीजिए, टाइप करने के बाद आप इसको मैच कीजिएगा। आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में टेलीग्राम चैनल का लिंक मिल जाएगा, वहाँ पे आपको PDF मिल जाएगी अभी की अभी। अब इसको जाके टाइप कीजिए पहले, उसके बाद इसमें आप मैच कीजिएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, हैव ए गुड डे।